what I was really interested in, because of course you had so many interviews already, but I'm really curious how your whole journey went, going to Cyprus and staying here, how you were feeling through all the days. And I want to start with something which is even earlier before. How or when did you start your preparation?
Yeah, thank you very much for the wishes and preparation for this event. Yeah, so one Grand Swiss in September, and I played few tournaments like a Rapid and Blitz event and one open tournament in December. Somewhere, okay, I was making some plans before that, and my last tournament was in Calcutta, Rapid and Blitz in Jan first week. That was my last tournament, and since then I've been only preparing. I didn't play any tournaments in the last 3-4 months. So yeah, yeah, it was all about preparation.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how much time did you spend on a day preparing?
Basically the whole day.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Okay, there were days I took off and with travel, etc. But
Yeah.
it was mostly about chess. I mean, this is the moment I've been dreaming about throughout. So yeah.
You worked hard for it, apparently.
Yes.
What kind of tools did you use? And if you can or may reveal, you don't have to if you don't want to, but what were the coaches or seconds helping you in this case?
I mean, of course, I was using ChessBase to work with openings and all other work, and yeah, I have an amazing team. I think for now I'll keep it secret. They helped me so much throughout. My coach like R.B. Ramesh sir and Aarti aunty, they both have been a huge support throughout this journey, because I've been working with them for, I mean, both me and Trug for the last 12 years now, and it's been a long journey. It's a dream moment for all of us, and thanks to WACA, West Bridjan and Chess Academy, they supported a lot throughout this journey, and also thanks to Anand sir. Like whenever there is something, I can always reach out to him, and he's there to help, and it's very nice. And yeah.
I'll get back to some of the chess-based things, since it's a chess-based interview after all, but now, at one point, it's off to Cyprus. From where did you travel, and with whom did you travel?
So yeah, our mom is always there to help us. I mean, she's always accompanying us to most of the tournaments. Cool. Yes, and okay, Prague is also playing. It was great that we three can travel together. It's also for the second time we're having open and women candidates together, which is very nice. Yeah. So, and I also had like Grandmaster Pranesh. He was also here helping me. He's also a student of R.B. Ramesh sir, and we know each other for many years now, and like we have had training camps, like we have worked together, and it was Ramesh sir's idea to have him during the candidates, because like he's someone he's very nice and very fun guy to be around, and it has always been a case like with me. I sometimes get tensed during tournaments, and this is one long tournament, so it felt like I should be in a good headspace because it's going to be a huge challenge. So I think it worked perfectly well, because there were some days where I used to get very tense with preparation and all other things, and he's someone who kept everything light, and we had a lot of fun. We played a lot of blitz, and some days we played some table tennis. Like, it was a lot of fun.
It seems really important to have this balance with having some joy on some other things, and not like going fully wild about openings or something like that. So was it your first time in Cyprus?
Yes.
You arrived here, and then you had to go to the hotel, Cap St. George. What was your first impression when you arrived here? Was it something where you go like, okay, I can live here, that's nice for the next weeks?
It's a great hotel, I mean, great place. I mean, what to complain here? Like, everything was great. They have like lot of sports things to do, and we really enjoyed everything here.
I saw you playing paddleball on one of the rest days with your brother together. That was nice. There's the legendary story, of course, that normally or often enough your mom had a pressure cooker with her. Was that still the case here, or?
Yeah, okay. It was supposed to be a secret. I think at some point, like everyone got to know it's not secret anymore. uh, yeah, but okay, the food was also great here. So I think dinner every day we were having at the restaurant, but lunch we just prefer to have home cooked food. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
because before the games we just prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Got used to it also for many years now, and yeah, she made sure like she took care of everything, and me and Prag just had to focus on the game.
Mm. And are there any? So we were already briefly talking about the banana case,
Yes.
but are there any other rituals or things which you go like, this is very important or necessary to have those exact steps before a game?
You mean with the food or
In general,
in general?
like
I
for
think
example, some. I mean, I'm not going to the cliche with the lucky pen, but like, are there some other things where you go like, this is very important
no,
for
I
me?
used to have lucky pens, but I think Fide stopped using. I mean, pen. Yeah, pens are not allowed, so not carrying pens anymore. But I think taking naps before I mean in the
Oh,
afternoon.
okay.
It's something. I mean, it's not something I'm trying this tournament. It's like this like for the last few years.
I
I
see.
felt like short nap. It's helping me. So I thought this is something. So in the morning, usually 3-4 hours I'm preparing, and then sometimes even more than that, and with ChessBase, of course, and and yeah, and then we have lunch together, and then some nap, and then go to the game. This
I
has
see.
been the routine.
I find it hard to take a nap if I really have to take a nap. You can just sleep like a stone, or is it sometimes you just lay in bed and go like,
Yeah, it depends. There are days where I slept like 40-45 minutes, I think,
Wow.
like, even 2-3 rounds before. I was able to sleep actually.
yes.
But there are days I am just laying on the bed thinking, I mean, what am I doing? I have like many lines to check, and then I'm like laying on the bed because I know more than the preparation, this is what I need. So I was like forcing myself to get into that shape, to that mental headspace. Yeah.
Who was the person? I mean, probably you figured it out yourself, but since you are preparing so much, hours a day, you have the ChessBase software, you have the opening preparation, you have the coaches and all of that. Who taught you that you need this balance, that you need the power of your family and the helpers to give you that balance so you're not like breaking?
No, it's something I think I was just blessed with from the beginning of my life. I mean, my parents are always there, and it's not something like I learned. I mean, it was just
It
there.
was naturally
Yeah, it was
already,
naturally there, and they were always like supported me throughout this journey. And as I've mentioned, like you don't get to see our father often, but he's someone like secretly helping us. Like he's a pillar of support, like for all of us, like managing everything. It's not easy at all, but yeah, I'm very very grateful to him.
Let's take a look at a couple of incidents at the tournament. You started with 4 draws.
Yeah.
How did you feel like, okay, this is going well, or were you like, there could have been a bit more after the first 4 days?
Results were fine because last candidates I just had three draws and more decisive games. It was something I took away from last time because okay, there is also a result draw, I can make draw. It was learning, but I think my games were super shaky in the first half of the tournament. I was not happy with the games. There were some ups and downs, but I was also very resourceful. I think I was saving all these half points. It was very crucial.
And at one point, I'm not sure if I can get all of this right because I arrived a bit later, but at one point you lost against Jusina. And then were you already like thinking, well, that was probably it and my chances are gone, or go take each step by step, take it day by day and keep on fighting? How was your feeling about that?
Yeah, it was tough game. I bet Goryachkina the previous round, and suddenly I was in like 1 point lead with 3 rounds to go. It's something I did not imagine coming into the tournament. Like, okay, I wanted to win, but I didn't think this lead because it was such a strong field. So it was something very big, and I could not handle this pressure. That day I could not sleep. It was tough, and I mean it was an interesting opening against Zurjiner, and interesting game also. But I think she was strong that day. I mean, she found this rook b5 move, and later she found h5, rook g4, h4. Like, I could not do anything. I think it was played game by ear, and it was tough loss for me, but I just felt like, okay, we are back to normal now. Things are normal. We are in joint lead. Okay, no, nothing really happened, and yeah, thanks to my coach R.B. Ramesh sir, he mentioned like. Okay, I won this game from black, and then I lost with white. He told me to take it as, okay, I just made 2 draws, nothing, no harm done, and like we were anyway were joint lead at some point of the tournament, and just like I made a couple of draws and we are still in joint lead, I should just try to focus on the remaining games. And luckily I also had rest day, so it was very, very helpful. It was very crucial.
Yes.
Yeah, played some table tennis and paddle, and it really helped, I think. Yeah, I was trying to focus on the last 2 games.
Yeah. How is it actually playing against Divya, former Indian friend, playing in the national team? Is it always something where it feels a little awkward, or is it just, this is just my enemy right now and we're playing against each other?
Yeah, no, in chess, like we have very, very less team tournaments. Of course, when we are playing, when we are playing team, we are together, and like Olympiad, we have a lot of good memories from playing the team tournament there. And but when it comes to individual tournament, I think we are just focusing on our own games, and I think this is like it's very important tournament for both of us. I think it didn't come in between that we are like teammates or anything. It was just, I think we were just focusing on our games. Yeah.
I guess in general it is like this, that I mean there's a lot of players here, but I just assume you're not hanging out all the time with each other because you're playing against each other, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So you all have your little group activities here and there.
Yeah, different routine and different people to support, and yeah.
Well, and then rest day and 2 more rounds to go, and out of a sudden you are in for the win, 7.5 points, and you took the win. And now a day has passed. Did you realize it's really happened? This is actually yours, right?
Yeah, ever since I saw this trophy on the first day, I thought like I really wanted this one. Yeah, because in the last few months, every single day I've been thinking about this moment. But this is the moment I've worked for months and years. So
Yes.
it's very special moment for me, and yes, it's slowly sinking in. I would say it's a dream moment for my family.
That is awesome, yeah. And I think you really well deserved it. I just have a couple of more ChessBase related questions because I'm very curious. What is your favorite function in ChessBase, if you have one? Or what helped you the most for preparing for, it's 2 different questions. Let me ask, what helped you the most in preparing for the tournament?
I think I've been using ChessBase for 12, 13 years now. I mean, ever since I knew about I didn't have laptop for a really long time, but when I started becoming professional, I think I started using ChessBase, and it's like the first thing I open my laptop, and the first thing I open is ChessBase. I mean, we just do it normally, like every day. It's a thing that we don't realize like how much useful it is. I mean, it's a great tool we have, and for preparing against opponents, you search the games, and you this report is something it always interested me in the recent times. The player report. You can also sort by year, and very specifics you can sort it out, and it gives some interesting information. So I liked it, and it's I think checking lines. I think it is probably the most used app in my laptop because you prepare a lot of hours on ChessBase. Yeah, so
And one more question because I was asking Vishwanathan Anand what would he suggest as a good ChessBase function for the viewers who are hopefully all using ChessBase, and he mentioned finding structures is one of the most useful things. I was surprised by that. What would you recommend on your own? What should the users of ChessBase use the most or dig a bit more into? Is it maybe the report or?
No, report, it's just, I think personally I find it interesting to see other players, but it might not be so useful for the upcoming players, I think. No, I think like in Mega, when you get the Mega, I think they have this tournament things,
Yes.
Specific tournament. If you're just starting out chess today, I think if you want to know some history, you can go to some specific tournament and you can just click through the games, yeah, where you can learn through the get through the history by yourself. You don't really need any help, and there are some great annotation by the great players also. So it's just it's amazing. You just select some tournament and you just study by yourself.
Interesting. Okay.
I really like it. For example, before candidates, I want to know. I'm curious about how some previous candidates went because I have not followed when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
this is how it's very interesting for me.
Fascinating, actually.
Yeah.
Well, Vaishali, I wish you all the best. It's always such a delight to have an interview with you. You're a wonderful person, and I wish you a good luck for the upcoming World Championships.
Thank you very much. Yeah, nice talking to you.
Thanks.